There are the obvious ways in which you can stay healthy and live a long happy life, but I want to talk about some of my favorite tips to being healthy. I know what it takes to be a healthy person, but it's even hard for me sometimes. I read other people's blogs sometimes to give myself motivation. Sometimes your mind isn't enough. Sometimes you need other people to give you that push that you need to keep going. I've said it many times before and I'll say it again, food and fitness are not the only aspects of health. I like to help people be healthy, but it's going to take more than my words and my tips for you to follow through with your goals. One of my favorite tips is to cook meals that you know will fill you up. Also, make sure that it is something that you will enjoy eating, and that it will satisfy your cravings. The worst feeling ever is filling up on a bunch of food and realizing that you are still hungry because you have a craving for something more. Listen to your body when it tells you it needs something sweet. There are healthy things that are sweet. Eat an orange. Another tip what I have for my viewers is to be honest with yourself. If you're lying to yourself, how do you expect someone else to be truthful with you? I'm talking honesty in all aspects. For example, for one, be honest with yourself if you need a cheat meal. It's okay to have a cheat meal to get through the week. Your week is going to be just horrible if you are constantly drowning yourself in lettuce. That's the physical aspect about being honest with yourself. The mental part about being honest is that you need to just be an honest person overall. You attract what you give. You don't want to get caught up with what you think you want and what you really need. Also, do not put too much on your body or mind that it cannot handle. Only you know what is too much, what is just enough, and what isn't enough. You have to push yourself in all aspects of life, but not to the point of no survival. Relationships are another huge aspect to living an overall healthy life. You accept the love you think you deserve. That is why it's so important to not only have a healthy body and a healthy mind, but also a love for yourself. You have to love yourself enough to know what you deserve. If someone isn't making any positive contributions to your life, then in all reality, they have no point in being there. Also, if there are more negative aspects to a relationship rather than positives, it's time to let go. Negativity in your relationships affects you more than you realize. It affects your confidence and your overall well-being. Unfortunately, you are setting the standard for all of the following people to enter your life. They have to know how they need to treat you in order to stay in your life. If you allow people to walk all over you, they're going to. Another thing that I want to touch on is family. Some people in your life will come and go. Friends will most likely come and go. Boyfriends, girlfriends will come and go, but family is blood and family is forever. You can't get rid of them. You were put with them for a reason and they are there to get you through the times when you feel as if you have no one. Yes, you may fight with your family. In fact, I fight more with my family than I do with my friends. But I also forgive them much faster than anyone else. I know that they know me better than anyone else. They've known me longer than anyone else in my life, and so has your family. While sometimes you may feel as though they don't know what you want, they know what you need, and that's more important. Another huge part of living a healthy life is sleep. I'm sure you know that you're supposed to get enough sleep every night, but did you know that too much sleep is horrible for you? Did you know that there is a significant correlation between too much sleep and weight gain? I don't know the entire reason for that, but I do know that skipping breakfast is bad for your metabolism, so I'm sure that that has something to do with it. For me, if I know that I have a long day ahead of me, I make sure that I get to bed very early. Ever since I got a Fitbit, I noticed how horrible my sleeping patterns are. Sometimes I'll go to bed around 10 and wake up at 8 and I'll still be exhausted. So, I check my Fitbit and I see that I only got 5 hours of sleep. I am obsessed with my Fitbit because it is so accurate. My dad wears one too and his says he gets good sleep, so it is different for everyone, but I am so glad that I got one, because now I know why I have been so tired throughout the day after thinking I got 8+ hours of sleep. So, with all of that being said, I want everyone to be the best person they can be. Follow all aspects of health and don't just focus on the physical features. A healthy mind can mean a healthy life, too. I think everyone needs to focus more on the different parts of health. In fact, I would argue that weight is just a number. Muscle weighs more fat. People need to stop seeing the numbers on a scale as a representation of health. I learned to be happy with my weight, because I know that my body contains a lot of muscle. Once again, thank you for tuning in.